That was just a beginning. Oh, she's going for another round. Acid roughing. Oh, more. And that work will start right here. Yeah, she is turning out to be quite freaky, not going to lie. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Xalien. Welcome to a brand new game on the channel. This game is called Horse Magic. This seems like a really interesting game, so I'm going to give it a try. And yeah, as you guys can probably guess from this home screen, it's going to be a really good game. I have to cut most of the part out, but you guys can check it out on my Patreon page. And also, make sure you guys do support the developer if you can. The developer link is actually on my screen right now, because I think this is a really good game and I think you guys actually going to enjoy it. So make sure you guys do support the developer so that he can work on it and make it better. Now let's begin. The clock struck at 7 and the alarm started ringing relentlessly. Ugh, 5 more minutes. Just 5. With a groan, Kaya groped her hand through the through the pillow and slammed it over her face. Okay, I think there are a few grammatical mistakes maybe here and there. But the alarm relentless and shrills drills through the fabric. So the alarm is just going off. Ugh, the darn alarm. Turn off. Oh yeah, obviously turn it off because it's actually pissing me off. Still groggy, she instinctively got out of the bed and turned the alarm on. Sure, I'm checking you out the window. Alright, I'm awake now. She darted her gaze to a calendar hanging on the wall, her eyes squinting. Monday, that means another boring day in her class. She sighs a deep, heavy sigh. I hopped into a shower, letting the warm water wash away the last traces of sleep. Minutes later, she slipped into her school uniform, smoothing the fabric with a sigh. Good luck to me. The anniversary, the sun hung low, and etc. Iris hurried down the street, her footsteps quick and deliberate. Kaya, a 19-year-old chemistry sophomore, kept glancing at her phone anxiously. An introvert by nature, she preferred the quiet of her apartment where she lived alone. At 176 centimeters with a curvy figure of 36, 26, 24, Kaya stood out, but she rarely sought attention. She stood there outside the school waiting for her best friend. Where is she? You're gonna be late again. Kaya looked around and saw a girl running, almost out of breath. I'm sorry, did you wait long? By her side was Iris, her best friend and classmate. Unlike Kaya, Iris was the social butterfly of the pair, an extroverted flirt who enjoyed catching the attention of the hottest athletes on campus. Kind of makes sense. Standing at 179 centimeters, her slender figure, 32, 24, 36, with a 32B bust, made her effortlessly eye-catching. She lived with her parents but had no interest in settling down with anyone just yet. Flirting was her sport of choice. What took you so long? Sorry, something happened on the way. Before Iris could press for details, Iris suddenly perks up. Oh, look, Zoe and Claire. Iris waved her hands enthusiastically. Zoe hurries over, arms crossed. Zoe, Claire, over here. You two are still here. Come on, I have something to tell you. Oh, this is Claire? Damn, she looks good. Aside from Iris, Kaya was also closer to Zoe and Clara. Okay, I like every single character design because everyone is different, everyone's style. What do we want to look at? Right? If you want to look at the eyes, the hairs, everything looks really, really good. The four became friends after working together on a project. On late night, study session was all it took to turn them from mere groupmates into an inseparable squad. Zoe had sleek Z black hair. I like that the camera actually zooms in, which is like really nice. And she was the smartest, kind of makes sense. And then Claire had a striking hourglass figure. I mean, she looks gorgeous, that's for sure. I like the character design. The developer has done a really good job. I also like the IDs a lot as well. Make sure this is a good one, Claire, or else listen. Obviously, we're going to listen. Sure, let us stay. What now? Remember Caleb, right? Oh, that guy from engineering department. Claire, know that. Heart was filled with excitement. Guess what? He asked me out on a date. This Saturday. The girls all squealed in unison. Oh, congrats, girl. How about a double date? You could ask him to bring a friend. He won't ruin that date, Iris. Right, not ruin the fun, but we are really gonna be late if we stop for another minute here. Alright, you should go now. The four quickly made their way into the classroom. Out of all their courses, their first class was Kaya's favorite. Not necessarily because of the subject itself, but because it was taught by her favorite professor, Miss Davis. Ooh, so Kaya is. Oh, okay. And it makes sense. And Miss Davis would be my favorite as well. I'll be extending the deadline until next week, but only until next week, okay? The whole classroom erupted in effect cheer. As excitement settled, Miss Davis clapped her hands to regain the class's attention. All right, settle down. Don't think this means you can slack off. Use this time wisely. Kaya let out a relief sigh, exchanging glances with Iris, Zoe, and Claire. Phew, that was close. I barely started mine. You, miss, I planned everything weekend. Please, guess we know what we are doing this weekend. Project grind session at Kaya's class? Okay, sounds good. Genetic mutations can occur naturally or be induced by external factors. What are we talking about? Some mutations lead to harmless variations while others result in significant changes. Significant changes? Cool. You know, absent-mindedly trying to focus but our thoughts kept wandering. Maybe if Miss Davis weren't so effortlessly cool and ridiculously attractive, it would be easier to pay attention. The woman had that kind of presence, sharp eyes, perfect posture, and a voice that somehow made even the driest topic sound interesting. If Kaya had to pick a favorite professor, Miss Davis was definitely it. A nudge from the side snapped her out of it. Kaya, you are staring at Miss Davis again. Kaya blinked, realizing her eyes had been glued to the front of the room. If I didn't know you had a boyfriend, I would swear you are into women. Kaya let out a small chuckle, shaking her head. You are crazy. The lecture continued, but Kaya struggled to keep her mind from wandering. Hold on, she has a boyfriend? She tapped her pen against the notebook. Maybe she really was distracted. Alright, let's test your understanding. Can anyone give me an example of a mutation that has a significant impact on an organism? Maybe your sudden interest in hot professors is a genetic mutation. Kaya, Kaya, Kaya straightened up instantly. Crap. She had no idea what was just asked. Could you repeat the question? Just raised a brow but repeated herself patiently. Kaya scrambled for an answer, her mind racing. She took a deep breath and blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Polydactyly? Not of April. Correct. Polydactyly is the genetic mutation where an individual is born with extra fingers or toes. For example, okay, I have learned something new, and that is from a game. That's actually nice. Kaya exhaled in relief. I said, nerd. Kaya just rolled her eyes, finally focused on the lecture. The bell rang, signaling the end of the class. Okay, I'm enjoying the game so far. It's actually really good. The story, the way it's actually going, the pacing is just really, really good. I'm already a huge fan. Finally, I need food before my brain shut down. You said it every time we finish a class. Because it's true. Come on, let's go before the good seats are taken. Yeah, we're sure definitely going to join them. And library was an option. So I think I'm going to actually. Ooh, Tara. She had short tousled hairs and an easy confidence that made her stand up, dude. Which university or college is this? Didn't I had been blessed with such a pretty view today? I just nodded into a drink while Claire raised an amused brow. She just shook her head, already used to Lara's antics. Lara, stop. Oh, she can flirt. Stop what? Complimenting you? Can't help it, babe. Yeah, sighed, but a slight blush on her face didn't go unnoticed. Lara grinned, clearly enjoying herself. Anyway, how was class? Or were too busy staring at Miss Davis again? Kaya choked on a drink and I started laughing. Oh my gosh, she got you there. I was not staring at her. Sure. Keep telling yourself that, sweetheart. Kaya groaned, covering her face as the others laughed. Poor Kaya, she just wants a peaceful lunch. Yeah, right. What, am I disturbing your peace? Lara leaned in, resting her chin on her palm, because I could totally make it up to you. Kaya showed her a look and Lara chuckled. You are insufferable. And yet you love having me around. Okay, so that was a really good interesting. Okay, I'm enjoying the dialogues. The reporter has done a really good job. The students settled into their seats, chatting idly as they waited for the next class to begin. Alright, guys, settle down. I've got some announcement to make. The marmot, okay, fishy. This is Shasha. Here's the same when we come to class today. Okay? Yeah, I know, but don't get too excited. He left us with this. She gestures to a mount of papers in her arms. Apparently, we are supposed to read them, something about horses or whatever. This is equine class anyway, so. Okay, look, I don't make the rules, just read it. Okay, sounds good. Then thank Mr. Harrington, his weird obsession with horses. Kaya glanced at the paper. Sure enough, it's a dance-looking article titled The Evolution of Equine Domestication. Okay, that seems like an interesting topic completely. Oh, just what I needed. Horse specs in the morning. At least it's not math. I mean, kind of makes sense. The math is kind of hard. Even just to Asha, I'm not your personal search engine. Oh, come on, you act like you already don't know everything. Such a size got flips her hair accordingly. I mean, she looks really good as well. How fast can a horse run? The fastest recorded speed of a horse is 55 miles per hour, but most race horses max out around 40 to 45. Race driver is impressed. Okay. What about a horse lives standing up? Yes, their legs have a special locking mechanism called a stay apparatus that keeps them upright. Okay, I think the developer likes to know a lot about horses. I mean, I like knowing a lot about dinosaurs, so kind of makes sense. But they still need to lie down for the deep sleep. Yeah, I think I saw a video yesterday about a horse sleeping in the desert or something. It was really good. Is it true that the horses are measured in hands? And noted. Yep, one hand equals 4 inches. We measure from the ground to the withers, the highest point of the shoulders, not the head. Mars, okay. But do horses have more bones than humans? Yes, okay. What's the next question? Did you have a horse face? No, I just actually pay attention to in class, unlike some people. She really knew her stuff. Well, of course, she won't be the class president if she didn't. Yeah, that was interesting class. Okay. The wicked professor, you could have given us at least a 5-minute break. We should hurry, you know that shop. Okay. Okay, we are just going to. So now, so this is a. What is this? The shop is old, wooden door, locked like it hadn't been opened in decades. Whoa, Kaya, look at that. Have you ever seen this place before? It's no, come on, I don't have time for this. Okay. Okay, so I guess they're going to go and take a look in there. Yeah, we are going to follow. Ooh, so this seems like a potion area. I think this is where the magic is going to happen. So, are you going to meet anyone in here? Convince her to go out and leave the place. Look around. Oh, we are going to just look around. We deserve to have fun. Yeah, make sure. That's my girl. Ooh, someone is. A voice rang from the shadow. Okay, don't touch anything, huh? Starlight stumbled backward, her heart racing. I didn't. Oh no. An old woman in her mid 40s wearing a white brim pointed conical brown. Okay, hold on. I cannot read fast. Oh no! Instead raised her hand to catch the beaker, but it slipped through her fingers and shattered. Oh. Kaya, are you okay? I think I swallowed some of it. Oh no. Oh no, girl. Oh girl. What have you done? Do you have any idea what you have just ingested? It didn't taste that bad actually, like lemony. That wasn't a lemon flavored drink. It's an. Never mind. He'll find out soon enough. Find out what was going to happen to her. Wait, am I going to explore something? Because I don't feel like exploring right now. Okay, good dialogue. My creation, all of it gone and now in the wrong hands. You two, you'd better leave now unless you want to face my wrath. Stay out of my store and never come back. Okay, so I think we all know what's going to happen next. So this is the lab supplies, lab use suppliers. Okay, so we're back home. Our Kaya is back home. She's still worrying. Call Portal, call Iris. What are you going to call Iris? I've been thinking about what that old woman said. Yeah, kind of makes sense. So Simon's here. Oh no. Okay, I think we all know what's going to happen. The horse magic is going to happen to her. She has closed her eyes. She's going to try and sleep. I'm not really sure if she can. And we are thinking about the shop, I think. Are we? Or are we in dream? Why are we dreaming about a nice farm? The farm looks nice though. I want a place like this. I want to settle. But I'm so fucking poor. Uh, Good. The horses look anxious. Take up. Hey, kind of makes sense. And I think we are finally going to wake up. Sitting up in her bed, she glanced around. She started pinching her legs. Okay, what was that? It's just a dream. Nothing to worry about. Feeling calmer. She felt something jiggling and heavy in her shorts, an unfamiliar witch that sent a wave of shock through her body. What the? Her heart raced again as she hesitantly placed her hands on her crotch. A strange warmth radiated from beneath her shorts, and she quickly glanced down. To her surprise and disbelief, she saw a shaft protruding from her shorts, turning out to be really interesting game so far. I mean, I knew that's what was going to happen because I saw the um some still images. Ooh, she is curious. She is definitely curious, man. I need your help. Could you please come over to my apartment? Okay, sir. I can explain everything right now. Okay, she's coming here for sure. And she here? Yeah. Okay, open her to see and the what's stuck in her throat? Okay. If this is some kind of joke, I swear. No, just please stay quiet for a moment and watch. She started to unwind her dress. She was yelling, "Oh, what are you doing, Kaiah? You know we're just friends, right? And you know that I like boys, right? Will you just watch, please?" Um, and yeah, a deafening silence started to fill the room. Shit, that's freaking big. That's the longest thing I have ever seen in my life. What the F? How? Oh, 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 okay. It makes sense. I guess that's okay. And yeah, this we're having some fun. You guys can check it out on my Patreon, by the way. Or you can play the game for yourself. It's a free game, by the way. You guys can play it for yourself. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to end this episode here. This seems like a really, really good game, and I think it's just going to get better and better from here. It's a visual novel, but good. The scenes are good, the animation is good, the story pacing is good, the dialogues are good, and the character designs are really, really good. I think you guys are actually going to have a good template. So make sure you give this game a try, support the developer, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Till then, goodbye, and stay. And don't forget to follow me on Patreon if you want. Ta-ta!